Last time I checked this area it was not very valuable, but that seems to have changed somewhat. Crikey, 72, 65 with basically no forts, 48. Ka-ching! So Granada we definitely want, and Mercia I would say. Money, money, money. It's so funny in a Viking world. I really do wish they showed the loot on this screen though, just like a bar here would do. Well, actually, Dalmira, worth it? Denia? Denia is. You raised those troops at the wrong time. I thought they would have gotten away, but they never did. Disappointed! Can't tell if that's on both Golfo or just Western Mediterranean. So we'll need to return to the ships until we've dealt with that. We can carry up to 300 monies. I believe the Vikings did reach the Mediterranean. Oh yeah, the Vikings easily reached the Mediterranean. Lisbon was burned down several times. I know that's not in the Mediterranean, but it's pretty close. And actually I would say that that is further away than that. And Constantinople definitely is. And the way that the Vikings did it is they sailed along here, along the Dnieper, to Novgorod, which I am now not seeing. Damn it, where's Novgorod? It used to be an enormous province, that's why I can't see it now. Where's it gone? It's probably got a different name. Or else it's right there, I just wasn't zoomed in enough to actually see the name. Right, so yeah, the Vikings would sail along here, down the Dnieper, through Novgorod. Novgorod was actually founded by the Vikings, who would then sail down these rivers, down through to Kiev, which was also founded by the Vikings for this trade route, precisely, down to what they called Miklagard, which was Constantinople. And the well-known Varangian Guard were Vikings. You can go here. Okay, cool. So you can just go to Valencia. And you can just go there, to Castellon. Also, let's not forget how they pranked Greenland, calling it Iceland and vice versa. No, Greenland was on purpose. Because Eric the Red, who was the guy who discovered Greenland, realised that no one would want to move there, so he called it Greenland as a propaganda thing. He sold it. He just called it something better than it actually was, so that people would move there. It's actually somewhat similar to some of the pamphlets and things given out when the British and other colonials were trying to colonise America. That's where the whole concept of the noble savage came from. Vikings did what quite a few rulers did, bribed the Vikings to stop raiding the land. I don't think the Vikings ever raided Constantinople. I don't think they were ever there in sufficient strength. I mean, if you want to take that as an example, Normandy. Normandy is the classic example of giving the Vikings land in order to stop them raiding you. Because up until then you had Danegeld, which was basically just holding people to ransom. Eric the Red, certified real estate agent. Yeah, kind of. Harold Bluetooth was the head of the Varangians before becoming king of the Danes. Same with Harold Hardrada. He was also a Varangian. That's where he got all of his combat abilities. Oh, Captain Nathaniel just said that. Can you go there? That's not enough money. If you go to Provence, and you go there, then that'll be good enough. Also, Barcelona is really starting to grow. Why not full yet? Nope. I do, however, have 400 ducats, so I could definitely build up some more stuff. Let's get that militia training ground just for the numbers. Do I want to start getting some barracks and stuff? Probably. Yes, I think I do. Let's get the real heavy infantry out, shall we? Oh, you don't have militia training ground yet. Here we are. I can shut the gates. Why would I want to? Because consumption has spread in the... or probably started in the Netherlands. Tuberculosis. I am Craven. Shut the frickin' gates. Lock the peasants out. Yeah, I allow political talk, but just keep it nice. As soon as you decide not to be nice, then I become not nice. I stop you talking. Genoa's kind of locked up pretty tight. Alright, someone's been raiding Italy. Wow, someone's really been going to town on Italy. Oop, southern Italy, not so much. Onwards to Sicily! How's Holy Fury treating me? I'm not allowed to say whether I'm enjoying it or not, so you'll just need to watch. In fact, ask chat. How's chat liking Holy Fury so far? Altered by a feeling of itchiness, you're appalled to notice the sight of a burning red rash on your body. Oh dear. How old are you? 10? Sod. Odin Volt. Well, it would still technically be Deus. Odin's a god. Deus just means god. Repulsive sores and abscesses are spreading across the body, originating from the groin. You've contracted the Great Pox. Alas. Was it a bad one? Was it a mild one? Don't know. How full are we? 299. 300. Right, let's go home. That was pretty good. Where do I want to drop this? Let's drop it in West Friesland. Give them a little bit of benefit. Yeah, the new religion mechanics I'm really looking forward to getting stuck into. I think that's one of the things that's going to be really unique about the random world setup, is the fact that all the religions are randomly generated using that system. But with the amount of gods in Norse mythology, you got to specify which one wills it. Oh, that's true. Yeah, the plague. So, well, the plague's not here. It's here. So we're going to stop in West Friesland. It'll be fine. And my mother has died, so that's my spy master, unfortunately. Alright, my wife would be a good choice. Oh, Saga is an important vassal now. Hang on, let's put you in charge of martially stuff. And then let's get a new spy master. Mayor of Enschede actually likes me even though he is an infidel. Oh, it's because I bribed him. I really wish I could get you to convert, but because I haven't reformed yet, I can't. It's got to be the wife. Just plot stuff so I don't die. That's probably all I need you to do. Betrothed can marry. I will send this myself. This is not matrilineal. Yes. This is Lausitz. Who's your heir? Different dynasty, eh? And now I've lost my court chaplain. But Essa is really good, so she'll do. And then I would like you to proselytize in Gelre. And please, convert it! I've been proselytizing here for a really long time. I mean, theoretically, we have a 7.5% chance a year of converting this region. That's rubbish. Should have done it by now. It's almost 1 in 10. It's more like 1 in 20, but still. Almost like 1 in 15. Alright, so West Friesland still hasn't got the pox. Boom. Group, and then I think I'm just going to send you guys home until the disease is dealt with, because I don't really want to spread it around the world with me. Also, Gelre, pox gone? Nope, consumption's still here. Right, can get rid of the ships too. Right, so I have a lot of money. I could build some things up. Middelburg? I'd like a barracks. Eiselstein would probably also like a barracks. Yep, pretty much. How on earth do you have nearly 20% conversion chance as an unreformed pagan? I'd say 20%. I said 7.5%. Subjects are almost 20. Didn't I lose the court physician? I don't think so. It's not saying, hey, you need a court physician. I lost the court physician too. Damn it. Chieftain of Angermanland. Question? Ooh. That gets me next door to Upland. Unfortunately, Upland is also pretty big at this point. Not a huge army. And Angermanland would not give me adjacency to Upland itself. I would need to still like work my way through Sweden to grab that. I think just going direct for Nidaros is still the better option. Although I do need to save some money just in case I do get that claim. Did I lose the Iron Hand when the previous ruler died? Yes, it lasts until the ruler dies. Unlike the Hand of a Great Hero, which is around for good. Said in big letters underneath. This is lost when your ruler dies. Barracks getting built. My standing army is huge for my size. Even with a complete moron as a military guy. Yeah, I can raid England, but the problem is right now this disease is spreading, and I don't want to do that while there's diseases. Hey, Fenris, thank you. With Angmerland, I could also relatively quickly get to Nidaros. That is true. And Skadar is Chief of Paderborn, so he's already a vassal, so this would become my territory as well. Jomtland is not owned, or is independent, so I could do the demand vassalization against Jomtland. And then that gets me next to Nidaros, just like that. And then I could just leave these three independent after I'm done, so I don't need to defend them. Best gift for me would be a nice raid on England. That would be nice, but still, diseases, and England is also diseased now. Life in seclusion isn't so bad. After finishing a hearty breakfast, you belch contentedly and remark upon your foresightedness in ensuring Keller's larders were well stocked. However, as soon as 2 words leave your lips, you notice the suddenly panicked look on your servant's face. My Duke, just ate the very last pickled boar's head, and almost all of the other food stocks are nearing exhaustion. Furthermore, your servant continues to drone on, but you are too aghast to listen. No more pickled boar's heads? This isn't good. Remaining food, 5. So I really need this consumption to bugger off. You have searched Kelra from top to bottom, and I've come to realise there really are no more pickled boar's heads. Not only that, but all the other food stocks are nearing exhaustion. Your servants really should have mentioned that. Right, that's that done. Let's break out the tea. Back to the traditional drinks. What real Vikings drank. Tea! Come here, tea bags. There we go. Oh, crike. This is going to be ridiculously strong tea. Taking the tea bags out now means that it has been brewing for about 2 hours. Whoops! Doesn't he have the plague already? No, he has syphilis, not smallpox. Different disease. I'm losing a subject. Oh, Skadar. Health of everyone goes down by 1. Food changed by -1. So we still have 4. So why am I losing him exactly? Because you're independent, I guess. I think I need to launch this, even though it's very likely to spread disease to Sweden. Well, I guess it'll keep the population under control. So I'm going to claim it for Skadar. I'm going to raise army, I'm going to raise my fleet. In Holland, armies. Does West Friesland have it yet? Yes, this whole area does. Food supplies dwindling has been brought to my attention. The basements of Helra contain large numbers of rats, which could be eaten. Change remaining food by -1, or yum. But I do gain proud. Yum, rats. This is a long-lasting disease. Crikey. 1 general. Really? My religion. All military. Why don't you like me? Because you're brave. So we'll get 2 more commanders that way. And I just realised I might actually have some in waiting. Kjartan is now a commander because I removed him as marshal. Although, I need to bribe him. And the mayor is Utvan. That'll do. And let's put Kjartan in charge. And the other one didn't appear. Zutvan. Who are you? Oi! Raiders from Ganfather's Canfadur's host have arrived to loot and pillage. Commander. Yes. And then you were the other one. You're kind of in standby. Also, you could be a really good choice for Spy Master if I could trust you a bit more. Can't sway you right now. Alright, you're the Spy Master. Oh, they left. Come on, we need to get out of here before disease kills the army. Off we go! Thank you, TARDIS mechanic. Appreciate that. Syphilis will make you mad if it doesn't kill you first, yeah, I know. Just in the nick of time, yeah, you got 7 minutes. Poor raiders, they land in a land plagued by consumption while a 2k army is standing right next to them. Worst raid ever. It's not the worst. I've had a raid army last stream landing on one of my invasion armies. It's like, that's really bad timing. Because they land with half morale as well. Barracks have been built. Oh wow, that's all of the barracks. That's a lot of barracks. Domain is too big. That's probably because my stats have gone down because of the seclusion. How... Oh, the wife died. Died of dehydration from diarrhea. Minor food shortage. Well, I need to get married. Beatrix is quite good. We both have syphilis, so we have that in common. What? Really? You're saying no to me? Well, you joined the court. And then you can't say no. Alright, so we won the war. And then Yomtland. We can do forced vassalization. I'm going to wait a tiny bit of time. In fact, ships need to head home. So that we actually have a garrison there, so I have time to actually ship troops in. Right, now we can get married. Arranged married. Mordred. You gain 300 for marrying a duke, but I lose 200. Fine. Beatrix and Mordred are getting married. Gain money or gain prestige? Money. Oh no. Oh. Oh, Jomtland's gone after Nidaros. That's actually good for me. Because if Jomtland beats Nidaros... Oh. No, there's no plant here, that's fine. Jomtland, Helgoland... Jomtland, Trondish Subjugation War. That's a confused situation. What's your stewarding skill? 5. Okay. I think I'm pretty much done with my murder sprees. I think now I'm going to switch to rulership to get more stewarding. And Mordgana needs more education. So, she really likes learning and she really likes intrigue. She hates diplomacy, however. Wasn't it diplomacy I was trying to train her in? So do I want to make you a murderer? Or do I want to make you learning? Humble, shy, or craven? Patient, greedy, or paranoid? I mean, honestly, patient, greedy, and paranoid are the better traits than humble, shy, and craven. Intrigue education. Or we could go stewarding, with no modifier. Don't bad things happen if you go low prestige? Yeah, but I get prestige from raiding, so prestige is basically never a problem. Plus, I don't use prestige for buildings. I'm not a tribal, I'm a feudal. So I'm always going to have a surplus of prestige, because the system is built for tribals.